sent the alma mater with my son after the game, and had to do an interview, so I wasn't able to get up front with the other guys like I normally do. And I couldn't help but stare at our students who are still there, and that's a credit to I just keep hearing about students who quit going to games. It's not here, and the minute we quit appreciating students, I told our players, you bet if I ever hear you about you not being gracious to a student, thanking that student, you won't play here. That's how serious I'm about that, because I love our students. 29,000 strong, support our football team, and that just makes my job easier. You take away those students, and then you'll try to motivate that team, and that's a little more difficult. So we're an offensive line-driven team, and they won the game for us. They controlled that line of scrimmage. They protected our quarterback. JT played well, other than a drop third down and a fumble. I was very pleased for the night. Offensively, defensively, we're back to the drawing board on pass coverage. The corner, a couple of corners got beat, and we gave up big plays. Other than that, but that's we gotta get that fixed. You can't play championship football until it gets fixed. I'll take any questions.
Front row right, Bo or Tim?
Me? Yeah, Urban. On that note, what did you tell Chris Ash and Luke Fickle you wanted after that third big one?
Once again, I don't micromanage when I get involved on Sunday. Other than I said, we got to get the corners off a little bit, and I felt like when they start running by us, that's a problem. So we're just gonna have to reevaluate what we're doing, who we're doing it with, and make sure we're giving our team the best opportunity to win, and that will take place tomorrow.
Far left, Bill.
And you're up 30-7, then it's 33-28. What was going through your mind at that point?
Pissed. Great teams don't do that. I don't want to take anything away from UC, because UC is a legitimate probably the best throwing team we face since we've been here. That's a legitimate. When Coach Tuberville says he's got the best group of receivers that he's ever had, everybody takes a deep breath. But really, and I even asked him after the game, and he's got a good team. And that's, we're Ohio State too, so we better learn how to play pass defense and get that fixed.
Front row right, Bo.
Urban, kind of a coming out party for Ezekiel Elliott. I think 233 yards, something like that, a touchdown, 182 on the ground, total yards. Was it good to get, I know you've been liking him a lot, but finally getting him to have a big game like this?
Yeah, it wasn't, it's not like we haven't tried. It was Virginia Tech. They played some bear against us, and we had a couple of nice, we added some offense for that particular defense. So we have a lot of confidence in Ezekiel Elliott, and I think before he leaves here, could be one of the great backs in Ohio State. With a long way to go. I like the way that group works right now. That's our hardest working group, and that's a credit to Stan Drayton and what he's got going back there.
Far left, Austin.
Urban, how far has JT come in the last couple of weeks, and what area is it you think that he has developed maybe the most?
I think not surprised by his development. I think Tom's an excellent coach, and he's a very good student. I still get, when you see false starts, when you see a little bit of disorganization, that's they said they couldn't hear him. And I kept screaming Peyton Manning at him, because when I study or just get to watch games, Peyton Manning's still as good as I've ever seen as far as taking control, and he's not there yet, so take control of the offense. So other than that, very accurate day, throwing the ball, and once again, other than that drop pass on third down, I think it was Devin, and then a turnover by Curtis Samuel. There's not much you can do other than say keep pushing, because that would have been a lot more yards than that 700.
Far right here, Jared.
Urban, back to the offensive line for a moment. You mentioned earlier this week thought Chase Ferris would play quite a bit for you. Looked like he did. Rotated center a little bit. So what do you think worked well? What combinations worked well, do you think, up front to help you sustain?
I'll let you know why. I can't give you that. If I said it, I wouldn't know what I'm talking about. So I think Coach Warner will be ready to address that next Monday, Tuesday, whenever we talk to you guys. Thoughts on that, I don't know.
Far left, Clay.
Yeah, Coach, 710 yards of total offense, 8 off the school record. Is that what you envisioned this thing, establishing a guy like Elliott and then getting it out quick to Dontre and Jalen and so on and so forth?
That's a good point, Clay. And that when you have a horizontal and vertical punch, that's the hardest offenses to defend. And, our first year our only horizontal offense was Braxton Miller, and then you go recruited Dontre, recruited Jalen, and we're starting to hit. You start making them defend like they were playing wide defensive ends, and that was giving us the interior run. And the minute they tighten down, we hit the edge. So that's a little bit what we're trying to be in the run game.
Two more. Todd?
Urban, do you guys need to really evaluate who you are and what you are in the back end? Like, you guys have the skill set to play press man coverage, you just need to change and be something?
I really think we do, but obviously, I saw what you saw, and so I'll be ready to address that more, because that's going to be a hard conversation tomorrow. I want to challenge throws, I want to play bump and run coverage. If you have the personnel to do it, keep doing it. If you don't, you got to adapt. And our guys hang in there with us. And so maybe Cincinnati's receivers are that much better than Ohio State's receivers. I don't know. That's something we just got to evaluate. And we lost confidence still early, but it's not like this is not going to be addressed and get worked on.
And final question left. Doug?
Urban, heading into Big Ten play now, do you feel like you have a team that can compete at the top of the Big Ten, can win the Big Ten with what you've seen 4 games?
I'm not ready to say that. You don't give up 300 yards passing and be able to look united and say that's a championship level football team out there. I see certain units playing at a very, very high level, not 9. And so our objective, and any championship level team operates at 9. And we, since I've been here, we have not operated at 9. We came close a few times, and today was a good example. That wasn't 9 strong though. And so we got to get a couple of units fixed and figure out what's going on and give them the best opportunity to be successful.
Coach, how about the hit by Schlegel?
And a striker?
All right, folks.